Hey guys, sorry the notes timed out. I only have 15 minutes to do these notes before it times out on each lesson for each slide. So sometimes I'll have a part 2 like this is today. So if we're picking up back here on page 4, bottom of the page, it says underline a number or expression to complete each sentence. So we're going to say right here, in the table when the input value is 6, the output value is 2, 6, 12. So next one, the expression n, 2n, and 3n describe the cost of 1, 2, n plates. So it's 2n, and it is n plates, platees, whatever you pronounce these. So just to review, 6 times 2 is 12. So that's how we get this answer here. It's one of these three options. You have these three options. So you're going to say 12 is my answer, because right here, 6 times 2 is 12. This one, 2n, it's right there. 2n in your notes describes the cost of n plates, and there's n right there. So we're just taking this straight from the table. In number 21, at the aquarium shop, 6 platees cost. So we look up here, 6 platees is the input, costs $12. So here we go, 12. Alright, next page of notes, and I think this is the last page before we stop on chapter 1.1, and this is the lesson check. So, this is where we work together first, and then you're going to do a lesson check and show me if you know how to do this on your own. So the first one is, do you know how? And so we're going to talk about this how. Make a table to represent each pattern. Use a process column. Okay, let's sort the process column first. The process column looks like what we did before in the previous pages, and you can look back. We have an input, a process, and an output. So you're going to make this like this and have columns like that. So the input is just a sequence and a pattern. So we have 4 right here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to have one of these guys look like a dots, dot, 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 and then you have the N, so we can show the pattern. You can put rows in like that, and then the process is going to be, we're going to figure out that process, right? So every single time you're going up by what? 2, 4, 6, 8. It's plus 2, right? So the process is 2 times the first number is the output of 1 times 2 is 2. The second number is 2 times 2, and that would be 4. The third number is 3 times 2, and you get 6. And then 2 times 4, you get 8, right? So the process is 2 times any number gives you 2n and the number in that pattern. So let's do this for the other one, and then you have the lesson check to make sure you understand it on your own, and you're going to show Mr. Weckeser you got that right in order to do your homework. And that's how this is going to work every time. So we're going to make another input and output. Input, right? Process, what is the process? And what is the output? And I kind of smeared my paper there, and I apologize for that. So again, we have 4 inputs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have that dot, dot, dot thing, and then we have the N to show the pattern. This is a little sloppier, so sometimes you need to go back and make your table look nice. Make sure you're copying this down nicely. But my black favorite pen, the G207 right here, you can see it, smears a lot because it's very jelly, and but I love it, and I get a little mark in my finger, but I love it still. So again, this is you have 3 numbers here. You have to count these. Then it goes 6, then it goes 9, and then it goes 12 if you count them all. So the inputs are 1, 2, 3, 4. The process is it's going up by 3 every time. So it's 3 multiplied by the first number equals the output of 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So you can see you have 6. 3 times 3, and you get 9. There's 9. 4 times 3 is 12, right? So the process is 3 times n, or 3n. Okay, now you're going to do the lesson check, and this is what you're going to do in every single chapter. After you take the notes, you're going to bring this up to me with the lesson check finished, and you're going to show me you understand what we learned this unit. And you're going to do all 3 of these questions, and I'm going to say, yes, you got it right, or no, you got it wrong. Go change it. So that's the goal of this lesson. So you need to go through here first and answer number 24. Circle the rule that applies to the most of the input and output values. So here's the input and output values. You read those. So what is going up from here to here? From here to here. From here to here. And from here to here. And the same pattern here. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? And you look at it, you can see that this is twice as much as this. This is twice as much as this, and this is twice as much as this, and this is twice as much as this. 25 is 25.2. 12.5 times 2 is that. 5 times 2 is 10. 4 times 2 is 8. 3.4 times 2 is 6.8. So you're going to go down here and say the output equals multiplication or division. Well, the input is twice as much as that, so you're actually going to divide 8 to get to 4. So I'm going to give you this first answer here because it's a little difficult. The output equals the input divided by 2. And so the next one says, does the input value of 3 follow this rule? Right? Here's 3. Here's 3. Does this input follow the rule? No. So this does not follow the rule. So now you're going to write this. This is my check. You're going to write the answer to this one. Does a table represent a pattern? So overall, does this table represent a pattern? You're going to say yes or no and tell me why. Because everything has to match if it's a pattern. Does everything match? Does everything follow the rule? If it doesn't all follow the rule, you need to tell me why it doesn't follow the rule and explain why. Hint, hint, has to do with number 25. Okay, that's it for today. 1-1 notes are over. Hopefully you enjoyed it.